One of such indices is the AFSA Africa Financial Markets Index that looks at developments of capital markets in Africa. And you realize that one of the things that is actually looked at is the development of alternative, especially green or sustainable bonds in a market. And I think for Prime Energy to come forward as the first private entity to actually set the benchmark in Rwanda, I think needs to be applauded. It's a classical case study, because any other bond that comes to the market that will claim to be green needs to look at this one before it's issued. So it's not actually a small matter, it's actually a very significant step in the right direction for capital markets in Rwanda, and also not necessarily for capital markets, but also for Rwanda as a country, because the issues of ESG, environmental, social and governance are very much important to any country. This bond will also offer an alternative instrument that will attract potential investors in our market, because there are some investors who who have portfolios that are targeted towards green products, and I think it will add into the diversity of the instruments in the market, which I think it's a very good thing for capital markets in Rwanda. And one thing that we do at CMA is we have adopted a developmental approach to regulating capital market. We want the form of regulation where we can allow for innovation, for entrepreneurship to thrive. We don't want the type of regulation where we stifle the market. And of course, the principal establishment or mandate of Capital Markets Authority is to protect the investors, is to assess the issuances that come into the market, whether they are fit and proper, and including the bond issued by Prime Energy. And I think it's good that it went and ticked all the boxes of a typical green bond. That is why it has been certified by people who have played in this space for some time. And I think it's good that it also used for generation of electricity. You know the trickle down effect of power generation in any economy. I think it's an obvious thing that we all of us can actually do. And from the capital markets point of view, I think this is a classical case of the utilization of the capital market to actually to develop a country, or also to offer a good to the economy, in this case electricity, and not only electricity but clean electricity. So it actually shows and opens up a gateway for other potential people in the economy to know that apart from typical bank loan or donor loans, the capital markets is there to be tapped to issue instruments, be it bonds or equity, to issue some of the goods that the public might need. And therefore, I think I will argue all players in the economy to behave like Prime Energy, be innovative, utilize capital markets, and also really consider sustainable products like this green bond to address issues of sustainability, not only in Rwanda, in Africa, but also in the world. And in concluding remarks, I will say seriously consider in looking at this bond. I've looked at the prospectus myself from page 1 to the last one, and I've also toured the facility, and I'll say it's a clear, good example of utilization of proper capital raised in the market, and we look forward for more issuances by Prime Energy. Marakosi.